Welcome to Payback 2013, 101 at ringside, and what a pay-per-view we have got for you viewers tonight. Kicking off tonight's action, it is going to be with the United States Championship on the line. Dean Ambrose, champion, versus the Big Red Machine Kane. Kane making its way out first, but Dean Ambrose from behind. The Shield member attacking Kane from behind. It looks like this match is going to get underway sooner than expected. So here we go. The referee has rung the bell. Dean Ambrose, Kane, US Championship on the line. What a match this is going to be to kick off tonight's show. Dean Ambrose in typical Shield fashion with that pre-match attack. But Charles Robinson has rung the bell. This match is official. Here we go. Big Red Machine fighting back already for the 7-foot monster. Never actually been the US champion in his career, I believe. He's been an IC champion, a WWE champion, world champion, tag team champion, but never been the United States champion. But that could all change here tonight at Payback. The first Payback pay-per-view ever here in the World Wrestling Entertainment. And what a pay-per-view this one is going to be. We've obviously got the US Championship. We're also going to be having a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. We're going to be having the tag team titles on the line momentarily with the Shield against Daniel Bryan as well as Randy Orton. We have got the World Heavyweight Championship match between Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio. We have got the return of CM Punk when he faces Chris Jericho one-on-one yet again. And in tonight's main event, we have got an Extreme Rules match between the WWE Champion and the #1 contender Ryback. But more on that as this night progresses, because currently Kane and Dean Ambrose going all out to determine who is going to be leaving Payback as the US Champion. And currently Kane is in control. Dean Ambrose becoming US Champion last month at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, defeating Kofi Kingston in a very entertaining match. At that same pay-per-view, Kane and Daniel Bryan, known as Team Hell No, we're not actually sure they're a team anymore or not, but the team possibly formerly known as Team Hell No, losing the tag team titles to the other two Shield members, that being Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. So Team Hell No losing the tag team titles on that night to the Shield, and Dean Ambrose winning the US Championship from Kofi Kingston. So Extreme Rules was a great pay-per-view for the Shield in terms of winning the gold, but is Payback gonna be just as good? We will see. Because Dean Ambrose off the top rope, thrown all the way to the mat by the Big Red Machine. This 7-foot monster has been in the WWE since 1998. So the Big Red Machine, a veteran of this business. And I would say the rookie, at least in terms of his WWE career, Dean Ambrose is going to find it hard to defeat Kane tonight. We will see though, because time after time, Dean Ambrose does attempt to fight back, but so far so good for Kane. Oh, Kane going downstairs, work on that leg. Change of strategy though, back up to their head. I don't think Kane has a particular body part he tends to work over. He is just large and in charge and will destroy anything that moves, including Dean Ambrose, who could be about to go for a big ride. Can he hit it? He can. A huge chokeslam by Kane onto Dean Ambrose. We could have a new US champion, and we do. Despite that pre-match attack by Dean Ambrose, the Big Red Machine has defeated Dean Ambrose, and Kane leaving Payback the brand new WWE United States Champion. So a bad opening match for the Shield. We have got the other two Shield members coming up very soon with the tag team titles on the line. Let's see if they can have some better luck than Dean Ambrose. But that's still to come, because up next we have got a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. First out is going to be the reigning and defending IC champion Wade Barrett. Barrett having that championship for a while now, having that temporary blip where he lost it against The Miz at WrestleMania before winning it back the Raw the following evening. So Wade Barrett, aside from that day blip, has been champion now for a decent amount of time. But he is going to have some serious challenges in tonight's match, because it is going to be Wade Barrett versus The Miz versus Curtis Axel, of course, with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. The Miz coming out next, former WWE Champion, former US Champion, former IC Champion and former Tag Team Champion. The Miz, during this time in the WWE, having some incredible success for a guy that at one point many said would never make it in this business. Miz, of course, proving those doubters wrong. Miz, a big name in today's WWE, and Miz looking to continue his success in the company by leaving Payback the brand new Intercontinental Champion once again. As I mentioned before, The Miz defeated Wade Barrett at WrestleMania, but losing that championship to Wade Barrett the following evening. Coming out now, formerly known as Michael McGillicuddy, now known as Curtis Axel, the son of Mr. Perfect. Curtis Axel really making his name for himself here in the company since making his re-debut roughly 1 month ago now. He has got a couple of victories over Triple H, and that is no mean feat at all. So Curtis Axel, definitely one of the young stars here in World Wrestling Entertainment, and Curtis Axel looking to win his first singles championship here in the WWE. Here we go, match is underway, triple threat rules, and The Miz early on taking Curtis Axel straight down to the mat. IC champion Wade Barrett looking on. Oh, Curtis Axel though fighting back, going for that drop kick. These two going back and forth, back and forth. Wade Barrett, for some reason, not really doing too much in this match. But The Miz now finally getting Barrett involved. The snapmare down, and now working on the back and the shoulders of the Manchester, England native. Miz onto the apron. Curtis Axel, Irish whip onto Barrett. Oh, a big back body drop. Axel again turning his attention to The Miz, and now Wade Barrett finally getting going in this contest. Headlock onto Axel, sending him into the corner. Remember, the son of Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect, of course, one of, if not the greatest Intercontinental Champions of all time, according to many within this industry. We will see whether it will be a case of father like son before the night is over, because Curtis Axel, as I said, has a chance to win his first singles championship here in the WWE. Axel, a former tag team champion, back when he was known as Michael McGillicuddy. That tag team title reign coming with David Otunga. Barrett going for the ride. Oh, another big back suplex. Or back body drop, should I say. Axel going to the top right. What is he going to be looking for? Oh, Barrett just out of the way. Not quite sure whether that was skill, whether that was luck. But either way, Axel in no man's land could not connect with Wade Barrett. And now Curtis Axel outside of the ring, trying to buy some time as Wade Barrett and The Miz continue the match inside of the ring. Barrett in the ropes, but kicking out of that drop kick. And they've noticed Curtis Axel on the outside trying to get a breather. The IC champion Wade Barrett does not want to give any chance for Curtis Axel to get his breath back. all three men now on the outside of the ring, and this match continues. Miz and Wade Barrett continuing their assault on each other. The history, or maybe not history, but the recent feud between these two men has got bigger and better each and every week on Raw and SmackDown. Of course, that feud happened originally before WrestleMania this year. Axel the lock up onto Barrett. Oh, nice move, taking the Englishman down. Oh, followed up by a big clubbing knee to the chin of Barrett. The Miz now. Oh, Miz coming to the announcer's table. Looking like Miz wants to get extreme. Do not forget Miz, a former roster member of the WWE version of ECW. Oh, but back in the ring. Curtis Axel, that big clothesline turning Wade Barrett inside out. But Barrett back to his feet. Curtis Axel too busy talking to the crowd. Barrett taking advantage of that big back suplex, and Miz now steel chair in the ring. Oh, a big steel chair shot to the back of Wade Barrett. Oh, shot after shot. That's 3 or 4 shots now by the Miz. Here we go. Oh, nice neck breaker maneuver there. Big elbow drop. Oh, clothesline to Barrett into the pin. Could this be over? Oh, and he gets it. Curtis Axel gets it after that variation of the neckbreaker. Curtis Axel is the new Intercontinental Champion. Curtis Axel following in the footsteps of his late great father, Mr. Perfect. Axel, of course, got a lot to live up to. But as far as tonight goes, Curtis Axel leaving Payback the brand new Intercontinental Champion. Third match of the evening is going to feature the Shield for the second time. In the opening contest, we saw Dean Ambrose lose his US Championship to the Big Red Machine Kane. Are his other 2 Shield members going to have a bit more luck than he did? Because Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, the reigning WWE Tag Team Champions, are going to be facing Kane's former tag team partner Daniel Bryan, as well as the Viper, Randy Orton. Out comes first Daniel Bryan. The crowd absolutely loving Daniel Bryan tonight. And finally, Daniel Bryan has had a haircut and a beard cut. Daniel Bryan back to normal. And Bryan looking to become again the WWE Tag Team Champions. However, this time with a new tag team partner, that being Randy Orton, who we're going to be seeing momentarily. And here he comes, the Viper, Randy Orton, former world champion, former WWE champion, multiple times on my ad. Orton, one of the biggest superstars we have got here in World Wrestling Entertainment. Orton going to be looking to add some more gold to his already impressive resume. Randy Orton becoming world champion for the first time at SummerSlam 2004 against an opponent we are not allowed to talk about. But Randy Orton, as I said, looking to add more gold to his impressive career resume and looking to become the tag team champions along with Daniel Bryan. We are underway. Seth Rollins, Daniel Bryan. We saw these two a couple of weeks ago now on Raw have a phenomenal matchup. The former Tyler Black and Daniel Bryan going way back to the independent days, and they showed on Raw these two guys have still got it. a phenomenal match we saw on Raw, and hopefully as two participants in this tag team contest, this match is going to be just as good. Seth Rollins off the ropes into a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Daniel Bryan. What a move by the former world champion. Oh, a few kicks. Going from the drop kick, cannot connect. Daniel Bryan back in control, wrenching that arm up. Irish whip. Oh, is he going to go for the bell lock? He's not. Going for that armbar temporarily. You can see Rollins there shaking that arm, trying to get the blood circulated back into it. Going for the Pele kick, cannot connect. Instead, oh, into an armbar. But changes his mind, does not want any part of it. Going for the crossbody, not to be. Daniel Bryan this time, moonsault off the ropes, not to be. Seth Rollins, third time off the ropes. Oh, finally. Third time lucky. The third springboard maneuver connecting. Going for a fourth and connects again with a big elbow to the heart of Daniel Bryan. Wow, what a match this has been so far. Another huge clothesline off the top rope. These two showing they can still get the crowd going just like they used to do back in the independent days. But here we go. Roman Reigns, the legal man now, tagged in for the first time in this contest. The 6'5" former linebacker. This guy is a beast. The smallest guy in the match versus the biggest guy in the match doesn't seem too fair, but as it stands, Daniel Bryan actually holding his own, not doing too well. But you can see Randy Orton on the side of the ring looking very frustrated, I've got to say. Clearly wants to be tagged in, but currently Daniel Bryan not going to Randy Orton, and you can see by the face of Orton really not too impressed. We've known in the past Orton to have some anger issues, and Daniel Bryan not tagging Randy Orton in is certainly not going to help with that. Randy Orton, a former tag team champion in his own right, of course, going back to the Rated RKO days in 2007. Currently, Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns are the legal men in this one. Roman Reigns now calling for Daniel Bryan to get back to his feet, which he does. Doesn't quite connect with whatever he was going to be going for. Daniel Bryan back in control. Are we finally going to see a tag to Randy Orton? It doesn't appear that way. Daniel Bryan to the outside of the ring. Randy Orton here at ringside questioning Daniel Bryan. Orton looks pissed. Orton does not look very happy with Bryan, but Bryan still a legal man, just about in control off that big springboard dropkick. Oh, a big kick to the spine. Rolls him over. What's he going to be going for now? Another submission hold. Daniel Bryan trying to get Roman Reigns to tap out. That is not going to be easy. And that is not going to be happening, at least at this point in time. Roman Reigns out of that submission hold with ease. And now deciding the armbar is going to be the move he does next onto Daniel Bryan. But Daniel Bryan, a submission expert of sorts. No problem getting out of that one. Oh, face plant. What a move by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan in firm control. We could be seeing new tag team champions. What the hell? Randy Orton into the ring. DDT onto his tag team partner. We mentioned before the frustration on Randy Orton's face. Frustrated possibly the fact that Daniel Bryan refused to tag him in. And that frustration getting too much for the Viper to stand. Randy Orton turning on Daniel Bryan. Big DDT. I cannot believe what we have just seen. Nevertheless, the Shield, in thanks to Randy Orton, leaving Payback still the WWE Tag Team Champions. And the Shield's dominance on the Tag Team division lives to fight another day. The fourth match of the evening, and what a match this is going to be. We have got the returning CM Punk versus the Ayatollah of Rock and Roller, Chris Jericho. CM Punk has been away from the company since 2 weeks after WrestleMania. So roughly 2 months now, Punk has been away from WWE television screens. But finally here tonight in his hometown of Chicago, CM Punk making his triumphant return. And what a match this is going to be. CM Punk and Chris Jericho having a long-term rivalry. Who can forget last year, this series of matches these two men had with each other. We saw a great WrestleMania match and a great street fight, or should I say a Chicago street fight, back at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. And hopefully tonight, a year fast forwarded, we can get another CM Punk Chris Jericho classic. Here he comes, the very first undisputed champion, as he has told us over the years, Chris Jericho, the first man and the only man to defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock on the same night to become the first ever undisputed WWE champion. But that feat was 12 years ago now, hard to believe. But 12 years ago, that is an incredible long time ago. Chris Jericho's most recent title reign, at least as far as a world title reign, coming several years ago now. That reign really culminating when he defeated Edge at a previous WrestleMania. But Chris Jericho, no stranger to World Championships obviously. Chris Jericho, I'm sure, would love to get his hands back on the either the World or WWE Championship, and a win over the former champion CM Punk will catapult Y2J straight back into the world title picture. And here we go, CM Punk Chris Jericho, Payback 2013, we are underway. CM Punk with the kicks and punches, but Jericho out of the way, kick to the gut, now wrapping that arm up. But CM Punk, oh, what a start to this match. Some lovely counters there. But finally, Y2J taking Punk down with that big drop kick to the face of Punk. Working on the arm. Couple of big stomps to that arm. And do not forget, CM Punk has been out of action since WrestleMania when he lost against the Fiend on The Undertaker. So you've got to question the possibility of some ring rust coming into play in this one, because Chris Jericho in the last 2 months has been having matches pretty much week in, week out. So from a guy having a match every week to a guy who has not wrestled in over 2 months, that is going to be interesting to see whether that ring rust comes into play. But we have got two great former world champions now going at it. Payback 2013, what a pay-per-view this has been. We have still got 2 World Championship matches to come. We have got Dolph Ziggler defending the Heavyweight Championship against Alberto Del Rio. And in the main event, we have got an Extreme Rules match between WWE Champion John Cena and the challenger Ryback. As I said before, I'm sure Chris Jericho and CM Punk would love a WWE Championship match in the near future. And I'm sure the winner of this match, whoever it may be, will no doubt about it get one coming very soon. Oh, Jericho with a float around neck breaker, taking Punk down again. But Punk pushing Jericho away. Irish whip coming up. Oh, big knee to the gut, going for the drop kick. Jericho ducks it. Wow, what a match this has been. Quick pace, move after move. And Jericho again taking Punk down. A big elbow to the face of Punk. This match has been hard hitting and very technical at the same time. Submission move locked into Punk. Punk with a snapmare taking Jericho over. Jericho, a submission expert of course, with his Walls of Jericho finisher maneuver, but that submission hold previously Obviously not quite as powerful as the walls of Jericho, but I'm sure Chris Jericho is going to be looking to get the walls on CM Punk as this match does progress. But currently both men going back and forth, very even match so far. Oh, Jericho dropkick out of the corner, big forearm smash, taking Punk down again. Hope you guys are enjoying this pay-per-view. If you're a fan of my Universe mode, then I'm sure you guys will think it's fairly decent. If you missed the recent edition of my Universe mode, that went live yesterday, so feel free to go back and take a look at that. But back into this pay-per-view, and we just saw CM Punk hit a huge spear off the top rope. Big knee to Jericho. CM Punk again going to the top rope. Oh, and a big double axe handle. Punk torn into the crowd. Punk getting a mixed reaction tonight. Keeping in mind he is in his hometown, so he's getting a lot of cheers, but a lot of boos as well, because Chris Jericho is a very popular performer here in the WWE. So a mixed reaction for both men for those reasons. And now Chris Jericho, oh, looking for the walls for the first time, but Jericho not managing that time. Going for a second time though. Can Punk escape again? Chris Jericho gets it locked in. Walls of Jericho locked into CM Punk. Oh, but CM Punk not ready to tap out just yet. Shaking Jericho away, picking him to his feet. Irish whip. Oh, nice neck breaker. Or back breaker, should I say. But Jericho has no keeping this guy down. Straight back to his feet. Another neck breaker maneuver. But again, Punk back to his feet now. As I've said, this match very exciting, going back and forth, back and forth. Punk off the rope, going for the big drop kick and connects. A big kick to the face of Jericho. Punk off the ropes for another drop kick, this time connecting to the chest of Y2J. And now Punk going to be looking for his famous double arm backbreaker, but no, Jericho out of it. Jericho out of it into that Samoan drop. Torn into the crowd now. Jericho going to be looking for that code breaker possibly. Oh, but CM Punk ready for it. Another big knee to Jericho. What a match this one has been. Arguably the match of the night so far. These two men know each other so well and produce a fantastic match every time they wrestle, tonight being no exception. CM Punk for a second time now. Going for the backbreaker and finally connects. What a move by Punk on the top rope. Oh, but Jericho too quick. Big chop to Punk now, and Punk in a bad situation. Punk in no man's land. Jericho off the top rope with that superplex. But Punk again fighting back, straight back to the arm. Oh, and that hard hitting style by Punk, taking Jericho down again. But before I can even say it, Chris Jericho at the counter. These two men, as I said, know each other so well. They have got a counter for pretty much every single move the opponent does to him. But that time CM Punk no counter for the code breaker. This one, it could be over. Chris Jericho just hitting his finisher. Jericho doing the right thing, putting Punk into the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Oh, Charles Robinson only counting a 2 count that time. And CM Punk realising his days could be numbered, retreating to the outside of the ring. But what great strategy by Punk, drawing Jericho in, sending Jericho's head off the announcer's table. This allowing Punk to get a breather after that code breaker. Now Punk onto the table, going for the spear, but Jericho out of the way. What a counter by Jericho. CM Punk in a world of trouble now. Not only did he take a code breaker moments ago, he just threw himself face first onto the mat on the outside of the ring. So this match could be coming to an end soon. Do not forget, Punk has not wrestled for 2 months. So ring rust, no doubt about it, has played a part. Roughly 50-50 in this one. Maybe Jericho with a slight edge into the cover. And a 1 count reversal by Punk. Oh, a long 2 count again. Jericho into the cover. Reversal after reversal. What a match this has been. Definitely the match of the night, in my opinion. Off the ropes Jericho goes. Oh, again, nice reversal by Jericho into the cover. 1, 2. Another long 2 count by Y2J. But Punk being defiant, refusing to stay down. Oh, signified by that big shot to the spine of Jericho. Now, Anaconda Vice locked in by Punk. This is Punk's finishing maneuver. He has won championships for this maneuver. And can he put Chris Jericho down with it tonight at Payback? It doesn't appear to be the case so far because Jericho out of that one. And Punk once again retreated to that side of the ring. But Jericho doing the right thing, following Punk. But you can see both these men struggling. These two men have put their bodies on the line on this one. These two men have gone all out for the entertainment of us the fans. And this match has been truly a great between these two men. The pace is definitely slowed down now because of the tiredness. But Jericho with a snap Northern Light suplex. But only a 1 count. CM Punk again refusing to give in. Oh, what a move by Punk. Time and time again. That is vintage CM Punk. CM Punk calling for it. Is this the end for Jericho? Reversing the GTS into the Irish Whip. Oh, and a nice suplex over the top rope, back into the ring, into the cover. But Charles Robinson again, only getting a 1 count that time. Another reversal, Punk back into the corner. This time it's Jericho's turn to do the Bulldog. Again to the cover. But again for the 4th or 5th time in succession. Only a 1 count. You can see Jericho desperate to get the win here tonight. Jericho a big win over Fandango. Last month at Extreme Rules, Jericho looking to get another successful pay-per-view victory under his belt over his long-time rival tonight. But it's not going to be easy because CM Punk has just caught Jericho in midair. Jericho going for the springboard but jumps straight into a GTS. This one should be over. And it is. What an ending to that match. CM Punk catching Jericho in midair. Hitting that go to sleep on Y2J. Jericho taking the nap. CM Punk making a triumphant return in his hometown of Chicago. CM Punk has been gone for 2 months, but he is back tonight and back with a vengeance. But we are not finished. We have still got 2 huge matches to come. The first of 2 main events now, with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. It is going to be Dolph Ziggler versus Alberto Del Rio. Dolph Ziggler has been out of action for the past month or so with problems with concussions. So this match originally scheduled to happen as a triple threat match back at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. I think that match was actually scheduled to be a ladder match, but because of the injury to Dolph Ziggler, that match was cancelled. Instead, we had a one-on-one I Quit match, should I say, between Alberto Del Rio and Jack Swagger. The winner of that match getting the opportunity to face Dolph Ziggler. That opportunity coming tonight because Alberto Del Rio defeated Jack Swagger in a great I Quit match. And these 2 men finally going to be locking up again tonight at Payback. Do not forget Dolph Ziggler cashing in on Alberto Del Rio the night after WrestleMania. Dolph Ziggler for the 2nd time in his career becoming the world champion. And so far Dolph Ziggler has had a nice short run of the championship. But that run could come to an end tonight because his opponent Del Rio, a multiple time world and WWE champion himself, and this is going to be a huge uphill task for Dolph Ziggler against Alberto Del Rio. Del Rio, a veteran of sorts, especially back down in Mexico. But I'm confident this match is going to be a great one. We are moments away. Alberto Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler with the world title on the line. And here we go, Del Rio, Dolph Ziggler, World Championship referee Charles Robinson as always in the ring. We are underway in a big back suplex getting us going here. Dolph Ziggler, as I said before, has been out of action recently with concussion problems, so you've got to wonder the state of Dolph Ziggler. Of course, he's been wrestled to clear tonight, so from that point of view he's okay, but you do not get over an injury that quickly generally, so will there be any after effects of these concussions to Ziggler that are going to put Ziggler's World Championship in jeopardy against the former champion Del Rio? A stalemate early on. Maybe spoke too soon. Del Rio going for his finisher earlier on. His famous armbar locked in now. But you are not going to put the show off down that quick, that easily. Dolph Ziggler out of that move. A big shot to the groin. Ziggler now on the top. Right, going for that drop kick and connects. Sending Del Rio down to the mat. Followed up by a big super kick. A HBK-like super kick almost. They do not call Dolph Ziggler the show off for nothing. This guy, like one of the best athletes and best wrestlers in wrestling today, showing the world exactly what he can do. He is good, and he knows he is good. As you just saw, Ziggler telling the crowd how good he is. But again, that armbar not working out. But Del Rio nevertheless is back in control. You can see work on that arm for when he eventually will lock in that arm bar permanently. Ziggler though, big elbow. Oh, and Del Rio now in the corner. Big punch by Ziggler. Second big punch, going for the third one. Cannot connect. Del Rio now. Oh, big enziguri kick. A huge kick to the head of Dolph Ziggler. Remember the concussion problems Dolph Ziggler has had recently. So that enziguri kick is not going to be doing any favours to Dolph Ziggler's predicament with his head injuries. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, into the cover. One. Oh, not even a one count. Ziggler and Del Rio both back to their feet. Dolph top right, one to the outside of the ring with that huge elbow drop. Again, another HBK-like type maneuver. We saw a super kick moments ago. We just saw a HBK-like elbow drop. Dolph Ziggler channeling the Hall of Famer here tonight at Payback. The action resuming now in the ring. Ziggler going to the top rope again and going for another elbow. But went to the well too many times. Could not connect that time. Del Rio now, because of that mistake by Ziggler, giving Del Rio the opportunity. Oh, for the third time now, going for that armbar. But again, Ziggler way too close to the ropes. And this match does continue. You can see referee Charles Robinson looking on. Oh, again, another enziguri kick. And the crowd not too happy about it. Del Rio attempting again to exploit that injury. And the crowd do not appreciate it. Del Rio is supposed to be the fan favourite. And Dolph Ziggler supposed to be the quote-unquote bad guy. But the WWE fans, especially here in Chicago, are an interesting bunch to say the least. And they are making their feelings known tonight. Dolph Ziggler, even though I guess he shouldn't be a very popular superstar in Chicago. Time and time again, Ziggler going to the top rope, but it's paid off so far. Is it going to pay off this time? Oh, it does again. It was clear Dolph was looking to hit that maneuver and finally did it to show off doing what he does best. But that is a mistake by Ziggler that time, allowing Del Rio the opportunity to take advantage. And again, Del Rio straight back to the arm. A tactic deployed by Del Rio in pretty much all of Del Rio's matches, keeping in mind his finisher is that cross arm bar. But that arm bar, one of the most devastating finishers of all time, that arm bar has brought Del Rio huge success here in the WWE, not to mention numerous world title reigns in Mexico. here in the WWE. He is a former WWE and World Champion. Going to be adding, or should I say, going to be looking to be adding another World title reign tonight at the expense of the young Dolph Ziggler. But Ziggler now with the chair and the belt. This match is not a disqualification match. Keeping in mind he can't use the title that way. Oh, but behind the referee's back, a big shot to the head. Oh, and a zigzag out of nowhere. A zigzag on the championship belt. This one could be over. And it is. The show off doing what he does best. Breaking the rules, showing off to the crowd. Behind the referee's back, a big shot to Del Rio, followed up by a zigzag onto that championship belt. This night belongs to Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler still the World Heavyweight Champion. And we are here, guys, the main event of the evening. And what a match this is going to be. The match we have all been looking forward to. John Cena versus Ryback with the WWE Championship on the line. Cena out first with his typical and classic entrance to fans. As always, very mixed reaction to Cena. A lot of cheers, a lot of boos. You can hear the numerous chants the fans are singing at Cena. And his challenger Ryback about to make his way to the ring. The crowd going wild for Ryback, but Ryback through the crowd. Oh, sneaking up behind Cena. Big clothesline. A big meat hook clothesline taking Cena down. Referee Charles Robinson in the ring now. Referee ringing the bell. This one is underway. Ryback with that pre-match attacking now. A big slam onto Cena. Unfair, but possibly great strategy by Ryback. Sneaking up behind Cena before the belt was underway. Cena looking for Ryback to make his traditional entrance. Ryback clearly with other ideas. And we've got plenty of time left for this pay-per-view. So this one is going to be epic for sure. Ryback, John Cena. We saw this match last month at Extreme Rules in a last man standing match. And these two men did not disappoint. They fought all over the arena. And in the end, they ended up at the top of the stage by the Extreme Rules set. And Ryback taking Cena through the set. And these two men falling, crashing down to the concrete. And it ended with that match being called off. So Cena by default leaving the WWE Champion still. But Ryback leaving with the advantage, especially coming back into this one. All along I would say Ryback has had the advantage in the feud. Cena only just about escaping with his championship. And let us see tonight whether Ryback will finally become WWE Champion, because the last year or so Ryback has been in numerous championship matches, but for one reason or another has not quite managed to bring the gold back home. Let's see whether Payback is Ryback's night and if Ryback can finally win the big one. But it's not going to be an easy task because John Cena, oh, but as I'm saying that, a big belt shot and a second one. And a third one. Ryback doing the right thing. And a fourth one. Whether you love the guy or you hate the guy, this match is an Extreme Rules match. And Cena, you can call him the Superman of the WWE, is super hard to put down, no pun intended. So Ryback really has got to do all he can do to keep Cena down for the 1, 2, 3. But as we know, that is not going to be an easy task. But if any man can do it, it is going to be Ryback here tonight. Cena, no stranger to these Extreme Rules matches himself, had many of these matches over the years. Getting that ladder out, that does not look like a good omen for either of these men. We can already see a trash can, we have got a table, we have got a ladder. This match is going to be brutal. And is Cena going to get payback on Ryback, or is Ryback going to get payback on Cena? This one truly is going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. Oh, but Cena again with another big belt shot to the head of Ryback. Cena letting Ryback know exactly what he thinks of him. But Big Hungry, one of the biggest and strongest men on our entire roster, refusing to stay down. Headlock onto Cena. Oh, but Cena again out of it. Cena deceivingly strong, keeping in mind Cena has FU'd, or should I say AA'd, the likes of the Big Show before, so Cena can lift 500 pounds. So we know Cena can lift Ryback with relative ease. Cena with a page out of Stone Cold's book, Luther's press. Going top rope, what is he going to be going for? Oh, nice float over neck breaker. Snapping Ryback down to the mat. Cena going to be looking for another move, big clothesline. Oh, going for the kick to the gut, but Ryback ready for it. Trapping that leg, taking Cena down, but again Cena back to his feet, Irish whip. Some nice technical ability there shown by John Cena. The fans have always questioned what exactly Cena can do in the ring, and we are seeing it here tonight. That nice vintage Cena move. Oh, and now the trash can come into play. A big shot onto Ryback, but Ryback staggering, but not falling to his feet, but spoke too soon. He finally did. Cena now going to be looking for that AA. Going to be looking to MS1 early. Oh, changes his mind. Instead goes to that float over facebuster. Cena top rope again, but Ryback too quick, too powerful. Taking the champion down again. And I think Cena truly has got his work cut out from this one. Cena becoming the WWE Champion at WrestleMania, remember, when he defeated The Rock after that 2-year feud between the two. A great feud in the end, with the ending many of us expected. Cena finally, after not being champion for the best part of 2 years, winning the WWE title yet again. And he is going to be looking to continue that feud into the summer. Ryback might have other ideas. That big sidewalk slam there, almost hitting that trash can. Not quite to be, but again, drop toe hold. Cena's face bouncing off that table. Ryback really could be moments away from finally winning the championship, but he has tried to win for the best part of the last year. Remember Ryback's feud with CM Punk. That time Ryback screwed out the championship numerous times by either Brad Maddox or the Shield. But tonight there is not going to be any Shield involved. There is going to be no Brad Maddox involved. And there is a great chance Ryback is going to be leaving Payback as the champion, because you can see just by looking at this man's credentials, one of the biggest and baddest men on this roster, especially since Ryback really found that newfound attitude and got all the tools to defeat Cena tonight. The table now looking to come into play for the first time properly in this one. Cena perched on that table in a bad predicament, but Cena again, the former Dr. Thugonomics, out of this one. This is not looking too good for Ryback now, actually. Oh, but Cena taking too long on that table. Ryback long enough to take advantage. Oh, big shot to the gut to Cena with that table. This match does continue. And John Cena now the one in the bad predicament. Oh, but again, Cena off that table. What the hell? Cena setting that table like. Cena getting extreme. Cena not somebody you would necessarily connect to extreme. But do you guys remember back in 2005, I believe, at the One Night Stand, the second ECW One Night Stand, it was John Cena versus RVD for the WWE Championship. That night RVD defeating Cena, RVD becoming the WWE Champion for the first time, in part becoming the first man in history to hold the ECW and WWE Championship simultaneously. So Cena in that particular Extreme Rules match could not get the job done. But tonight in Chicago in the year 2013, can Cena do it this time around? Cena on the top rope, oh, but delayed too much there. Ryback, this is not good for Cena. Cena perched on the top rope. Table just behind these men, surely not. Oh, he does though. Big superplex through that table. This one truly could be over. If Ryback can get the cover here, this one could be enough to get the 3 count. But a mistake by Ryback possibly. Ryback not going for the cover. Instead looking to dismantle John Cena. We have seen the frustration and the anger in Ryback the last month or so. That anger looking like it might have cost Ryback the victory there. Because you've got to assume if Ryback went for the cover after that suplex through the table, there is a great chance that would have put Cena down for the 1-2-3. As it stands though, that is not the case. Ryback decided to continue the assault on Cena, which kind of momentarily backfired until now when Ryback again regaining control. But you've still got to question the choice there by Big Hungry. Nevertheless, this match does continue and Ryback does remain in control. So who am I to say that if it was a mistake or not? We will see before the night is over. But Cena now with that ladder. Cena no strangers to ladders. Remember, he had that match against Dolph Ziggler back at the TLC pay-per-view. Though that match not ending in John Cena's favour. Of course, Dolph Ziggler winning that Money in the Bank match. Dolph Ziggler defeating Cena to retain his briefcase. And we know exactly where Ziggler went from there. In the ring though, Ryback. Oh, he hits it. Shell shot on the Cena. This one could be over. Oh, but no, the referee only getting a long 2 count. This match still continues. But what a great match we are seeing here tonight, guys. We have seen a phenomenal pay-per-view. We have seen championships change hands. We have seen Curtis Axel become the new IC champion. We have seen Kane become the brand new US champion. And we have seen the Shield successfully retain their titles over Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. And in that match, Randy Orton turned his back on Daniel Bryan, seemingly turning heel with that big DDT costing his team the match. We also saw the big return, the triumphant return of CM Punk. He defeated Chris Jericho with that fantastic mid-air GTS. And before this match, we just saw the world title match, where by some dodgy means, somehow, some way, Dolph Ziggler defeated Alberto Del Rio, retaining his World Heavyweight Championship. And this main event has not disappointed either. We just saw Cena with another big belt shot, about to get another table into play. Do not forget Cena only a few minutes ago being sent crashing through that other table via the suplex from Ryback. Cena going to be looking for some revenge though, placing Ryback on that table. The ladder now about to come into play again, and this is not going to be good for Ryback. If Cena can connect with any move here, you've got to assume it's going to be over. Oh, but Ryback off the table, out of the ring, does not want no part of Cena. Oh, but Ryback drawing Cena in, and at the perfect time, moving out of the way. Cena crashing and burning from the ladder to the floor. A guitar in the ring now. These men going back and forth fighting over it. Oh, and finally the guitar comes crashing down onto the skull of John Cena. More power moves shown by Ryback. And we could be seeing a new world champion. Oh, but Cena quickly into the cover. Oh, Cena only getting a 1 count with the roll up there. But that giving Cena a chance, a route back into this match, as we are seeing Cena is now the only man to his feet. Ryback just being sent into that trash can. And the WWE Champion looks like he might have something planned here. But Ryback does not want any part of those plans and continues to resist. But in the end, Cena too strong. You can see these two men are tired as hell. These two men have left their bodies and all their energy on the line here. Oh, and Cena, that double axe handle off the ladder. Not through the table though, but it was still enough to put the big man down. STFU locked in. The STFU locked in, and I don't know if Ryback has ever tapped out in his career, but if he hasn't, then that is not going to be changing. Ryback out of that one, but oh, AA coming up. Oh, he finally hits it. The attitude adjustment onto Ryback. Cena into the cover. Surely this one is going to be over. Oh, but no, again, only a long 2 count by Charles Robinson. Ryback continuing to defy Cena. Ryback refusing to stay down for the 3. This match does continue. Remember, the WWE Championship is on the line. And what a phenomenal main event this has been to a great pay-per-view. Next month on pay-per-view, we have got the much loved Money in the Bank pay-per-view. We will see as the weeks unfold who exactly is going to be challenging for the championship on that one. Ryback into the cover. A 2 count that time. Going for the big boot, but Cena ducking it. Cena again on that table. John Cena clearly got something in mind. Moving that table now several times. Cannot quite decide what exactly he wants to do with it. Ryback again trying to prevent Cena from setting it up, but Cena just about does set the table up. This match has definitely been extreme. Oh, and when you thought it couldn't get any more extreme, again, fire coming into this one. John Cena for the 2nd time in this match, setting that table alight. The first time, the table, shall I say the flaming table, was not used. But will the flaming table be used the 2nd time around? If it is going to be used, Ryback could be the man putting Cena through the table, because Ryback currently in control. But Cena, as we have seen over the years, will never give in, will never give up. And Cena again in control of the man beast. Ryback putting Cena on the top rope. We saw this previously when Ryback superplexed Cena through the table. Now just a good old-fashioned superplex into the centre of the ring. This match truly has been extreme. We have seen tables, we have seen chairs, we have seen ladders, we have seen trash cans, and even a guitar. And you can see bottom right hand corner of your TV monitor, we have got a flaming table awaiting to come into play. And if anyone gets put through that table, that is surely going to be the end of the match. And Cena is looking to be that man to do that right now. Cena, Ryback perched on the top rope and through the flaming table. Superplex on the outside, through the flaming table. Holy crap. This is going to go down as one of the moments in WWE history that we'll never forget. Surely that is going to be enough now to finally put Ryback down for the 3 count, picking him to his feet, doing the right thing. Oh, but Cena doesn't feel it was enough. Oh, and AA through the table as well. We have just seen Ryback superplexed through a flaming table. We have just seen Ryback AA through the announcer's table. Cena back into the ring. And there is no man on this roster that would have kicked out of that. Cena doing all he could possibly do to get the win. And in the end, just about doing it. Ryback once again unsuccessful in his pursuit of becoming WWE Champion. But no doubt Ryback will have to fight another day. So Cena leaving Payback as he walked in. Still the main man in this company. Still the main man in this business. And still the WWE Champion. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.